All right, here's my recording for May 12th. And, today didn't do very well at all with trading. So I want to go back in this review here and try to piece together why I didn't read the context correctly. And we see overnight there wasn't much that happened. Let me go here. So this was our day session yesterday. And no, I don't like that it puts that volume profile over there. I can't see it here. Uh, oh, let me get rid of, damn it. Get rid of this thing. Okay, I suppose you can see it now. Okay, so where was our open here? Okay, there's 630. Let's see where the open, 4156. So we opened right here. So we had a gap up. We opened high out of range. And so basically what that's telling you, you're likely to test back down lower. Basically the gist of it right here. And, working with volume profile, there's just too many different little areas to look at, and the statistics, they just, I don't know how the hell to put them together properly. I do better reading order flow. So, just trying to use the Traders Lab setups. I mean, I really appreciate what they do in there, but it's having a hard time, putting the pieces together. But, I did see this area, and we tested down here, and it did come back up. And, there's your VPOC right there. And it looks like, let me see, is that? Yep, and that's your VPOC 37 for today. And we had that. I think that was what I drew for the composite. So you know what? Let me draw this composite again. Where are we here? Oh geez, look, this whole thing is just, it's kind of funny this morning. I watched FT71, and he was saying, yeah, it's basically a poop sandwich right now. So it's oh, come on here. Okay, that's your point of control. I'm going to make this line a little thicker. Okay, so 4150, that's the middle of this whole cluster of crap here. It just has not been easy to navigate through this. Yeah, and we had a whole bunch of big news events this week, so I don't know if it's going to be as wild next week. But so let's look here what happened. Well, a lot of this stuff was around 7. You had that Michigan consumer sentiment. Uh, refresh this. You had a whole bunch of stuff after market. We don't really care about that. Bunch of stuff around 7. This is Pacific time. We had we had this stuff here. Michigan consumer sentiment. That's a big deal. So let's look at what happened here at 7. Now, seeing this thing just did a cliff dive. Thing just dropped like a rock. And I think I did do a trade around here, and I failed one because it was just flippity flop all around here. I think I eventually did get in here and ride part of that up. Let's see. Oh, sorry, I got this crap on here. Okay, 756. Let's look at that. Where was that? Is that today? Yeah, that's 756. Let's. Well, I guess I caught this little movement up to here. Or was that 41? So I caught that. That was a small move, but I just got slapped around. Like it was pretty bad today. I'm like going backwards, just my ability to read this stuff properly. Just bunch of psychological crap. I'll try not to dig into that too much. Just I'm getting really burned out with this, and I need to go back and just study some more. Maybe go through some random replays, do simulation on that. I'm just getting really burned out on this. Just it's like I'm making no progress, but I just got to keep crawling through the mud, and maybe eventually something will happen with this. I got to attempt to stay positive here. Physically, I feel like crap every day. I need to try to get another doctor's visit. And, I have some health problems going on. I won't go into that too much. Just makes me feel like crap, makes it hard to sleep, makes me real tired. So, I'm dealing with that. Uh, well, basically, this thing just took a massive dump all day. There's all that stuff around 7 we were talking about. Here's your Michigan consumer sentiment stuff, and that was the big event for the day. You have this stuff around 10. We'll look at that. So what happened around 10? See, it went up quite a bit around 10. That's like another 10 points. But yeah, around 7, this thing took a major dump. See, there's your news event right around 7. And it took a big fat dump. Where's that? Take these candlesticks off. So it's kind of cluttering things up. Okay, so 52.50 down to 40, so that's 12 points. Look, that's a pretty decent amount for that short of a time. And what else do we have here? And there's another one. It just kept dumping and dumping and dumping. And the only reasonable thing to do would be to go short today. And I was just misreading things, thinking it would turn around. And yeah, so I screwed up a whole bunch of things here. Let me see if I can find more. Oh, no, that's yesterday's. Okay, here's today. So that was, I mean, that was still a counter trend trade, but you could kind of see it with the fill. That line that I drew, I mean, this would have been the point to have a better entry, than I would have scaled here, and then go there. So this was not that great of an entry, but it worked out that time. See here, I got clapped out, so that was not good. And this was actually the start of. Let's look at that 805. Yeah, so this was kind of around where I did that trade. I didn't have the line drawn in the right place. That was. So I'm around the high of the day here. So where it really started to turn around, I should have had this thing drawn was, around here. This is kind of where you can see the trend changed. Got support on top of that VPOC. And that's a pretty good move there. That's 20 points. So that was one of my mistakes. I had some other line drawn. So I didn't do that correctly. I was just really tired this morning, and I felt under pressure. Like I had to do some kind of trade so I can produce materials here. So I can produce more content. So I was just, it's like I was feeling pressured to do something. Fortunately, it was in simulation. Otherwise, I'd probably go jump off a bridge or something. It's a pretty lousy day. But, I mean, you look at the whole day in a nutshell, it was just shorts. I mean, it was all just shorts. Don't even want to go long. Like one of them Tom discussed in his stream today was You got some real nice shorts around here. Possibly around there. That's a decent one. Yeah, so you've got a stop run here. And but right here is where you can tell, okay, VPOC has shifted down. That's right there. That's a right around here. That's a nice area for a short. And then you're just taking it down, maybe to right there. This pen thing isn't working out. I didn't want those lines that thick. Still goofing around with the Epic pen thing for my videos. But there's a lot of these, they'll fool you. Because look at that big liquidity fill. There's a bunch of liquidity here. They pulled some of it, but a bunch of it filled. You have this absorption, you zoom in. You have a bunch of buy absorption there. So a bunch of that transacted. But it was just not enough. And you have all this liquidity, it keeps filling, keeps filling. This was kind of where, let's zoom way into this thing and see what we're looking at. Look, sweeps into that liquidity. So quite a bit of stuff transacted right here. You have quite a bit of stuff transacting in there. And try to find some more screenshots. I just kind of flipped my lid earlier and so yeah, forget what this was. I think here I got stopped out, and then here. And yeah, I'm losing track of these screenshots and what happened. Well, that's into yesterday. That's today. So see, I tried to go long, got killed. I think long, and then yeah, I think I got killed right there too. And I make such mistakes trying to do counter trend that it's just idiotic. We have a day it's clearly trending. I keep thinking, oh, I'm seeing where the reversal is. I'm seeing where the reversal is. But I need to get into some area like this box. Look at this. We have that little volume node. Price tested here. And then it tested within here again. And there's low volume. Let me see what time this is. That's 11. So around 11, you're starting to see this turn around. 11 to 12:30. So let's go here. So what are we looking at? I mean, see, we had a counter trend move. 14 to 28. That's not a bad move. The VPOC shifted higher. It was still not enough to keep it going. And look at that. Look at that big old thing right there. It looks like some of it transacted, but quite a bit of it pulled. You got some of it transacting here, so there's definitely some fills here. There's see the book's thinning out. You got a little more, a whole bunch of stuff filled right there, and you can see all of those. You've got that VPOC that shifted. You have a big cell iceberg. I'm not very good with icebergs because, you know, I don't know where they're operating from. You're only seeing part of what they're putting in there, and you don't know why they're doing it. And they don't want you to know why they're doing it. That's why they're doing icebergs. You know, they're trying to conceal their intentions with it. Like anybody would if you're putting on large liquidity like that, putting on 2,000 orders. You don't want people knowing what you're doing. So that's understandable. So I just have a hard time reading it. You know, I have a lot more study to do. I'm just a beginner. So right here you can see this structure starting to form. You can see little stop divergence like 727. Look at how sharply all of it drops off. You know, you have this line coming from the high of the day. And now you're getting support there, but that's still not enough. Then you have this sit on top of the VPOC. So it comes here, tests here. There's your structure there, you know. And you can probably draw that. Probably go back further and see something. Oh, I guess not. But there's some structure here. Tested there, you know, and then we. So I mean that would be a place for a long, but it's just with the way the how the whole day went. It's just I keep screwing myself with doing counter trend trades. I need to look for shorts. Like look, there's a short. There's a pretty good short. And VPOC recently shifted way down. Look, where was it? 55. Now here's 30. So it dropped 25 points. So it comes back and tests here. And this is one that Tom went over on his stream earlier today. And it's like, you know, go down. You know, and then it shifts down. You're going into this liquidity. Even if you go from here, you know, to here, that's 9 points. You know, you'd be scaled in here pretty quickly. And then you'd be going down to here. That might be where you bail. I don't know. Because this line, you wouldn't have that there yet. Because there's no structure there. This is going back into nothing. This line, it's only from forward here you'd have any structure. It's kind of like, what is that? The 29, 25. You'd be scaled by the time you get to here. And you might bail when you see that fill. Or you might be going, hey, could go down to here. So look at that 29 down to 19. You know, just the way that it's been dropping, you might just keep holding it till you see something like this, a little volume node. Because you go here, you got a little high volume node going on. That might be where you want to exit. So yeah, I just keep screwing myself with these bad counter trend moves. I really gotta stop doing that. That just kills my my P&L, and whatever statistics I'm trying to gather, doing the IB failure, the IB continuation, I get screwed frequently on those trades. So I need to be looking for something else because that just does not work. I've completely blown this month in simulation. I'm just 2.5 years. I think only once I've had a month where I wasn't negative. So I'm still working on it. I'm still trying to. I get more and more confused because I see all these different ways people trade, and I'm trying to figure out, what is going to be the thing that works for me. And sometimes I'll do trades just on order flow alone, and I can see that more clearly. Then there's other more structured trades like we look at in the traders lab. Sometimes those work, but it depends on me being able to read the context properly. And sometimes, I'll be looking at a higher time frame like this, and I'm just going, what the hell is the context? I don't know what's going on anymore. I was using Investor RT. It had all your different levels and stuff. And this will show you the overnight high and low as long as you use this before market open. So I get up 5 a.m., get some breakfast. So I'm at the computer, I'm ready to go. I've got this, here's the high and the overnight high, overnight low. I think this is the opening price. Uh, oh, where is it? Oh, it was somewhere here. I don't know if I can find it, but there's a thing. Oh, here we go, price levels. So what are these price levels look? Oh, I can't tell, but okay, well it says high, low, open, middle is what I've got. I think it has the close. I mean, this is low, this is high. I'd have to guess that's the middle. Got to get straight on what those colors mean, but generally I'm looking for overnight high, overnight low, IB high and IB low, and then where are the VPOCs? Where's the high and low volume nodes? Looking back at previous days, that just jumbles me up. So I try to look at VPOCs from there, especially if it's an NVPOC. But yeah, just this week went terrible, just terrible. Now, hell, next, so I guess what I'm trying to do is just need to focus on some education next week, I think, because I'm doing so terrible in simulation. I got to just study as much as I can this weekend. I have to get some chores done and things. I try to catch up on some sleep because I have to wake up so damn early. It's pretty tough on me, and this week I just felt like crap. I was trying to do my work, and I just kind of got through it. I was not feeling good, but You know, let me see what's happening next week here. Do a little quick preview of that. Okay, Monday the 15th. I don't really see much going on. This is aftermarket 1300. Yeah, there's not really much of anything going on Monday. Yeah, pre-market Tuesday at 5:30 Pacific. We've got core retail. We've got business inventories. You've got some stuff. Maybe avoid market open, which is I should generally do that anyway because I'm a beginner. And oh, I got talking feds at 9:15. And Wednesday, what do we have? Got some of this stuff, not a big deal. Got pre-market building permits, housing related stuff. 7:30, a bunch of oil related stuff. See, this is all oil and fuel related stuff. See, Thursday. Oh, Thursday we've got some pretty significant stuff here. Got a bunch of employment numbers, manufacturing index, jobless claims, Fed balance sheet. The stuff's aftermarket, so we don't really care. Home sales. Oh, Friday. That could be nasty. Anytime Powell comes on, that's like a nuclear bomb went off. So Friday, 19th, 8 a.m. Pacific. The whole thing could just flip out. Anytime Powell comes on, look, you've got another Fed, you've got Williams, you've got Powell, you've got oil rigs. You've got all this crap aftermarket. So Friday looks like it could be pretty nasty. So that's I think that's about all I have for now. I really need to go back and study and I'm just really disappointed in myself how I did this week. It's just terrible. It's just makes me wonder what the hell I'm doing with my life and with this stuff. If this is ever going to go anywhere, or if I'll just be running in circles until I finally just run out of time and money to be able to do this, and I have to figure out something else to do to support myself. I mean, I still have time, I'm making enough to live off of, but it's kind of a tight budget. It's not fun. Not very happy with this situation, but yeah, that's enough of that. I'm just going to end this recording and get back to studying tomorrow. So have a good night, everybody.